So recently, a friend sent me a video, and I want to do a very quick analysis on that video. I want to do a very quick breakdown on that video. And this video that this friend sent to me, in the video, they were asking students in some top universities in Ghana here to choose between $1 million and first class. When I had a chance to look at the video, I was triggered to look through the comment section, and if you look at the comment section, if you look at the kind of comments they are giving to these people, some of them were choosing first class, some of them were choosing the $1 million. But if you look at the comment section of those people choosing first class, and it will amaze you. Let's look at the video.
Between $1 million and first class, which one will you go in for, Kezia?
$1 million in first class. Very tough question. Um, First class, obviously.
Why?
I think first class will open like a lot of opportunities when someone wants to help me and then realizes that I did well, have a good certificate, can open like a lot of doors for me. $1 million, I might squander it on something and like not really.
You see, it is very interesting to hear such answers from students in these universities, in some top universities, some of them. Because I think when I shout out to Play Plus, I saw this video on their channel, and they are doing an amazing job. I actually went through some of their videos. I saw some people choosing $1 million, and the mindset behind they choosing or making that decision is very wonderful. It's very excellent. But if you look at the people choosing first class, it will amaze you. And when I saw the video, there's some questions that I wanted to ask them if I should have the chance to speak to them. The first thing that came to mind is that if you have first class, yes, we know that you have some kind of respect in the community, you have some kind of reputation, and the likelihood of you getting a better job is assured. You get it. On the flip side, how long do you think you can make $1 million with your first class? How many people or how many first class graduates actually have $1 million in their account? Third, do they really know what $1 million is? And fourth, I would ask them that are they sure if their lectures are being offered this same day or two, either choose $1 million or to lecture. It will amaze them to know that most of their lectures are going to choose $1 million over lecturing. Why? This is why I'm saying this. If you should take a very close look at people with first class, they are always dependent on people because of their certificate, because of their qualification. And so if you look at this video, the lady was like, if you have the first class, you can be helped. It is true. You can even have scholarships with your first class, but is that a real case? No, that isn't the real case. This is the real issue. If you have first class, I'm not saying first class is bad, neither am I saying education is evil, but I want us to understand something here. If you should have a first class, right? If you should have a first class and you apply for a job, this is what you are doing. You are selling your skill, and at the same time, you are selling your time for money, right? And if I choose $1 million, I can hire about 5 to 10 first class graduates to work for me, earn for me, generate funds for me, and I will have freedom. Do you understand? I'm going to have freedom to do whatsoever I want to do. I'll pay them and still have some of the capital left. That is, if I should start a business with a $1 million. I don't know the kind of mindset they have, but I think they are actually going through the school to be dependent on the government for the government to find them jobs. Because I chanced on one of their videos, and the guy was like, if you go to the job market, you might get the best deal of work. It will surprise you that in the system outside university, the system reward experience more than certificates. Trust me. So if you have two people, one with first class and one with at least 5 years experience, who do you think the companies are going to like to work with? Actually, they are going to like to work with the one with the experience. You get it? But that is not the case. The real issue is that how long are you going to work? So let's make some few calculations here. If you have first class, I think the average pay you're going to get is about $1,000, and $1,000, that is close to, that is, I think, approximately, if I'm not mistaken, 12,000 cedis. That is currently. But if you are going to be paid $1,000 and you want to make $1,000,000, it is going to take you about 1,000 months to get that. That is, if you divide the 1 million by the 1,000, you're going to get 1,000. That is 1,000 months. And if you want to convert this 1,000 months into years, that is close to about 83 plus years. So imagine you are not going to touch a salary for 83 years. The question is, how old were you when you completed university? How old were you when you had your first class? How old were you when you had your first job? Get it? A well-paying job that suits your first class. How old were you? Plus the 83 years. Imagine, can you even live long to that age? It is a rhetorical question. So we need to have this mindset that school is good, school is fine, but then we are not dependent on our certificates. If you go for a $1 million and if you invest that $1 million for, at let's say, a rate of 8%, you are making close to $80,000 in a year. You understand? That is almost 6.6K per month. That is passively. So if you should ask me right now that between $1 million and first class, what would I choose? I respect education, I respect first class, but I'm sorry, I will go in for $1 million. That is, I'm going to have freedom. I can even invest in myself with that same amount of money. I can hire people to work for me, generate funds, and at the same time having time for myself to invest in myself, to learn more, to even get higher level of education with that same amount of money. So I think the mistake they are doing is that they don't really know about money. They don't really know what money is. They've not sat down to learn about money. But this is my opinion. I don't know for you. So I want you to drop in the comment section what you would do if you are to have to choose between first class and $1 million. Which one are you going to choose? It is your decision. I want to know that in the comment section. And if you can explain a little bit of how or why you chose that answer, I'll be very happy to interact with you in the comment section to know your mindset. I want you to do me a favor to subscribe to the channel if you've not, because on this channel we bring out or we give you educative content like this. We break down videos concerning mindset shifts, concerning wealth creation, and concerning people who have lived an excellent life and who are still living excellent life. So my name is Divine SK and this is Rise 54 Africa. So become part of the family. Leave a comment in the comment section below and stay tuned for the next video. I sign out.